want these effects, these painful effects, to go away as fast as possible, you have to follow these instructions. You have to use this product properly. First thing, you want a hose with the proper water pressure so you can flush the eyes. We recommend a garden hose with a fresh water supply that you flushed out for at least 15 minutes to make sure all the debris and bacteria is out of it. You want to point it towards the sky, and the proper pressure should allow the water flow and point it towards the sky to go about 1.5 to 2 inches off the top of that nozzle. Alright? We're going to use the field treatment size designed for officers in the field if they get a secondary contamination or a direct contamination, allowing them to get back on the job or back online as quickly as possible for purposes of this demonstration. So you want to start with a cleanse. We're going to give this is a practice, this is an inert unit with a marking die in it for purposes of this demonstration. So we're going to test we're going to test the product now. Okay, first thing you want to do is do a thorough rinse of the face with the hose. This allows you to remove the excess OC on the skin of the subject. You want to do this for about 30 seconds or so. After that step is done, he's going to cup his hands together. You're going to put about a 2-inch diameter of the step 1 cleanse into his hand. He's going to take that directly to his face, and he's going to lather up and rub it over his forehead, his cheekbones, his chin, his entire face. Do not rub directly over your eyes, everywhere but over your eyelids for approximately 30 seconds so it lathers up. So you can see the foamy latherness like you would if you had shampoo in your hair. You want to do that for about 30 seconds. It's best to have a decon buddy with you who can count that out, help you count, so you're remaining calm. He's counting out to 30 to help you through the decontamination process. 30. Okay. Once that's done, give the hose, the water back to the test subject and let him rinse for about 10 to 15 seconds. His eyes are closed through the entire step 1 cleanse process. After you see that he's done a good job of removing all the excess soap, you're going to grab the hose from him, and then you're going to rinse his hands for a few seconds. Have him cup his hands, rinse them, and dump out that water. Dump it out. Okay, dump it out. You're going to cup your hands back together. You're going to bring that back to your face and lather up for another 30 seconds. You're going to repeat the step 1 cleanse process, the lathering for 30 seconds with your eyes closed 4 times. So that means you're going to do 5 30-second decontamination processes with the step 1 cleanse product. Okay, so after we've completed the step 1 cleanse process, lathered up for 30 seconds 5 times, not rubbing over the eyes, we move on to decontaminating those eyes. So you want to take that garden hose, you want to take it to the bridge of the nose, out towards the outside of the face. That way you're only decontaminating one eye at a time, and you're not forcing the OC into the other eye. And you want to do this 5 minutes per eye, so you can move back and forth as necessary. If it starts to get a little cold, switch it over to the other eye. Give yourself a second to breathe or two. But you want to thoroughly flush out each eye, holding the hose on the bridge of the nose towards the outside of the face. Very important. So you're decontaminating one eye at a time, and you're not recontaminating the other eye during the process. After you flush both eyes for 5 minutes per eye at a minimum, you move on to the step 2, Soothe. So the first thing you want to do is you want to dry your hands and pat the face dry with a towel or some paper towels if necessary. And when you're done with that, you hand that back to your decontamination partner. He's going to put the step 2 Soothe into your hands, about maybe a diameter of 3 inches or so. You're going to take that directly to your face, and you're going to pat that solution, the step 2 Soothe, all over your facial area, forehead, temple area, cheekbones, chin, neck, until that dries. You do not rinse the step 2 Soothe off your face. You let it dry, and once it does dry, if you feel the pain comes back after a few minutes, maybe 2, 5, or 10 minutes, feel free to take another application of it. And again, patting the step 2 Soothe all over your facial area until it dries. Remember, you're able to use that step 2 Soothe multiple times if necessary. When using either the step 1 cleanse or the step 2 Soothe, avoid contact with the eyes and never rub your eyes during the entire process. Does the SABRE Decon process take some time to complete? Yes, it does. But it significantly reduces the decontamination period, reducing lost productivity and man hours, and allowing your officers, whether online or on the job, to finish their job safely, and your officers and your recruits to get home safely to their families as well. SABRE Decon dramatically reduces the effects of chemical agents. For more information, contact us at 800-325-9568. Thank you.